I have some topiary ficus, the weeping fig, and I've been training them as topiary for a number of years. You can see this one here, it's quite solid, but at some stage it had a side shoot. I've let that go, and you can see what I've been doing. I've been training it to grow along here. Now I set up those brackets. Initially I had some cord and tied to the cord. That was fine, but it wasn't stable enough, so I've put some 6mm rod through the brackets, fitted perfectly, and then for extra strength on these spans, they were spanning a little bit wider, and so I was getting a little bit of sag with the rod, so I've actually put some 10mm aluminium tubing over the top of that, and it's reduced the sag, certainly enough to that once I lift this back up, that'll sit up there nicely. So I'll just pause the video now and get that restrung, and it looks absolutely stunning. This is not hard to do. You can do this with any ficus. It doesn't have to be a topiary. You can just train up a ficus. So I'll end up growing that all the way along there, and eventually it's a little bit close to those two, but until we actually landscape those. Once we landscape the front, those two will actually pop down that step and be further away from that section. So I'll just pause the video and get this restrung and then show you what it looks like. It's beautiful. And there you have it, it's restrung. It looks beautiful. Now, the secret to any plant training is actually pruning. It's that simple, you know. Do I want it to get thicker? Yes. So what do I need to do? Tip out the tips, cut the tips. So, you know, tip it out. So if I just do it here, so do I want that one to grow out anymore? You know, there's got to be a line, right? So no. And just so pinch that out. You know, you can use secateurs, obviously. There's another one up there. So if I just tip that out, then that will start to cause it to fatten up. Do I want to chip this one? No, because it's filling that void. Oh, ficus, watch out for scale, little bits of scale there. You can just pull that off. No need to use chemicals. You can just go along, keep it under control. So, you know, by me allowing that, it's going to fill that void. By me tipping that, I should probably actually cut that a little bit more. Cut that a little bit more. I need the secateurs to go back that far. Tip with ficus too. They have a white sap. You don't want to be getting that on your clothes or your person. And to stop the white sap coming out after a cut, just spray it with water. That'll actually stop it. So I'll shoot this from the other angle. It is quite stunning. So you can see, you know, how that forms up. It's just beautiful. And so I'll keep that trimmed to that front face of the portico, and I won't allow the height to get any lower than that. Otherwise tall people will have an issue. You can see I cut through that leaf there, so I need to neaten that up. So anyway, I hope you enjoy my ficus, because I know I do, and step out and show you those. So as I said, they'll be coming more forward. That one will stay there, that'll stay there. Keeping them in form is easy. You just got to do it regularly. Hope you enjoyed it. That's Peter Butler, the hobbyist, doing what I do, hobbying. Oh, and a good tip for tying up any plant is make sure you tie it up to secure it, to hold it in place, with something flexible, something like this rubber strap, which can stretch. Okay, if you use a fixed strap, you'll end up doing damage, you can guarantee it. Hope that helps.